So something that I think is definitely worth mentioning after diastasis surgery, other abdominal surgeries, C-section, even after any birth, because you have such a big tummy and go down to like a deflated tummy, is compression. And this was definitely something that I was told to wear after my surgery. And let me tell you some of the benefits. So some of the benefits of compression are just like swelling management. I was actually, started with like a binder. So I was sent home after my surgery with this on. It had some foam inside, and I was just told like, leave it on. It was obviously done up better than this. Leave it on, don't adjust it, don't look under it for like 5 days. And then after that 5 days, I still wanted to wear it all the time, but I also started wearing some compression. And like I would highly suggest, like if you haven't been recommended this by your surgeon, please like talk to them first, because I'm not saying everybody should put it on. I would definitely want to make sure that your incision is well healed and that you're not putting it on prematurely. But not only does it help with swelling, this one I have on right now was not the one necessarily recommended to me. The one that I was sent home with, from the surgeon's office, is a brand called, I'll talk about the one I'm wearing in a second. Where's the tag on this? Isabella. And I chose to get the one, it's super sexy. I chose to get the one that was like shorts, just because I wanted the compression. I had a lot of swelling down here, and I wanted the compression to take up as much area as possible. And obviously you look at this, think, oh my gosh, what a nightmare to go to the bathroom. It has this really handy hole in the bottom that you just go to the bathroom. I'll be honest with you, I really like this. The suspenders drive me crazy. And I also find that the seam down the middle drives me crazy, because that's the area like of numbness. So that seam kind of drives me a bit crazy. And I don't love the hole. As much as it's convenient, I can't say that it feels overly sanitary to me. Again, it's not like it's getting soiled every time, but it's definitely not perfect. And so that would be something that I don't love about it. I also ordered, that was the only one I was sent home with, but I had heard about this one. And so I ordered it. Not only did I want to feel the difference, but I wanted another one when this one is having to dry after being hand washed. I don't go without this being on. The only time I have this off is obviously if I'm showering, or after my shower. I usually lie on my bed, flat on my back, let it dry, and just like rub my tummy. And that's when I do like my daily meditation, rub my tummy, do a little bit of skin massage. That's really the only time I have it off. I was told to make sure that it's on at least 18 hours a day, and I just don't feel comfort yet having it off more than just laying on my back. So I ordered this one. It's made by Angel Care. The thing I like about this one is there's no seam down the middle. It still kind of comes to here. There are suspenders, but I just feel like they drive me crazy, so I leave them off. It seems tight enough up here, it's not falling, but it's got like many hooks that do up here. I feel like right now I'm so swollen, so I added this extender that it included for me. As I get, like, it needs to be tight, so that's why I didn't want to get something too big. And this one has like these hooks down here that I can undo to go to the bathroom, so I find that kind of nice. However, it still feel like I need to wash it almost every day, because I can't fit under it comfortably, just because of how tight it is, and the underwear just gives more wrinkles and like irritation in my skin. So I still feel, because it's like on my bare skin down there, that I still feel like I need to wash it every single day. Now, so like I said, if your surgeon hasn't recommended it, or after a C-section, if you haven't been suggested it, I would highly suggest asking your surgeon if there's any reason you can't, because it not only, like I said, helps to manage swelling, but oh my gosh, does it give you so much more comfort. And I would say without it on, I definitely notice like my muscles feel really tense, and you can just imagine it's harder to breathe if you're tense. It's harder to move. Pain feels worse when I'm tense. And I would say it just gives me more mobility. Obviously, I've actually been told to wear it like 6 weeks, so it's going to be long. That's the other thing I liked, is about the shorts one give me more compression that's spread out, but the panty version is more conducive to wearing shorts as it gets a little bit nicer out. So something I would highly consider, I'm going to be talking about this more in one of my upcoming podcasts about C-section preparation. A lot of questions around like, is this going to make prolapse worse? You hear a lot of like compression makes prolapse worse. Honestly, like this type of compression for comfort, I'm not worried about it. And generally I would say not enough like compression to give you prolapse. I think where you could run into problems, let's say after a vaginal birth, is something like this type of idea where you're wearing a binder that's cinched up in one area super tight. And I think that's a lot of women do that, is just cinch everything as tight as they can right here after a traumatic vaginal birth. Sometimes that could be too much. Generally, you kind of have to go by comfort, and if you're feeling pressure, and that's the thing, is I've had some clients that have said, I swear my binder gave me prolapse. And I think that that's something like, if your body feels extra pressure down here, notice that. However, this will be something that we cover more in the small group sessions that I'm creating, for one group for pregnant moms, one group for postpartum moms, so that we can talk about the different options for postpartum compression, but also for pregnancy. I'm a huge fan of compression during pregnancy too. I think not only does it help your belly feel comfortable, it helps your muscles feel like they can engage better, and you'll have it before so that you can know when to transition to it after. Okay, so again, huge fan of compression.